Habibi, come to Uganda.
So what's up, good people? This is Eugene, the African Kid. So today we're going to be talking about the 10 festivals that are held annually in Uganda. You don't want to miss this. If you're a visitor, if you're a person who haven't been to Uganda and you've been hearing about their festivals which they carry annually, some monthly. So this video I've created to show you the 10 festivals that are held in Uganda, and they are really fun, and they also entail the African culture, specifically the Ugandan culture. So let's see what the culture, or what Ugandan's festival has for us. So first, before delving into what I'm going to tell you about the festivals which are held annually in Uganda, I'm gonna take you back a little bit and tell you that Uganda is also recorded, or it's also alluded as the Pearl of Africa. It contains African beauty, and people in Uganda are so beautiful. And so today I want us to interact with a couple people from Uganda. Let's see how their dances, let's see how they conduct their activities. So I'm gonna go straight to the first festival. So let's go to it. So the first ceremony is the Baimba International Theatre of Arts, which is held annually. So imagine Ugandans as a place where they are set, where people go and showcase their talents. It's something which is conducted yearly. And maybe this is something which is not common maybe to different countries, because they hold it as something as to be with like a competition. Like for the Ugandans, this is a festival to them, and they celebrate different talents. These include music, theater, crafts, visual crafts, So it is a beautiful scenery where people meet, people interact, and people celebrate different talents that they have. So I think if I'm a person who is coming from Kenya and haven't been to Uganda, actually I'm planning to go to Uganda next year, maybe February. So I'm also planning if I'll visualize one of these festivals. So Baimba International Festivals of Arts is initiative. It's a festival which is conducted annually for people that belongs to Uganda to go and showcase their talents. Me talking as a Uganda person, I would really like to go there and see those, how they do, how they dance, how they sing, and they're so welcoming people. That's what they're known for. So I think you as a person, you as a visitor who want to go to Uganda, it's imperative if you keep note that those people are so welcoming and they welcome you. And every year people, visitors from different countries go there. So if you feel like you want to go to Uganda and celebrate your festivals, I would recommend to you to go to Uganda to celebrate those festivals. So let's go to the second one. The second festival which is conducted in Uganda annually is the Nyege Nyege Festival. Nyege Nyege Festival is it's a beautiful festival which is actually conducted along the River Nile. So people go there. We have different DJs who go there and celebrate with the people of Uganda. So it entails a lot of music, different tastes of music, because we have visitors even from outside Africa who come. A lot of international DJs. They come to those places and they vibe with people. They vibe with a lot of Africans. The type of music which you can find there, because it's a mixture of Western and African music. So you'll find something like electronic beatbox. You'll find also the Baganda songs which are also played, because keeping African heritage, that's our business. So the Nyege Nyege festivals entails, because it is a youthful event where youths go and meet annually. They have their tents where they sleep. So it's a work experience, and it's also important for people who want to explore how people interact, because it's a youthful. So I would recommend a person who wants to socialize with people, because it gives people an opportunity to socialize with others. The Nyege festival is conducted across the River Nile, which is in Uganda, because we know that most people don't believe that River Nile comes from Uganda. Yes, River Nile is from Uganda. So this festival is conducted every year, and youths, people go there and interact, people share, and people make friends from there. So if you are a person who has not been to Uganda and you want to go and make friends, I think that festival is for you. You go and see that festival for yourself. It's called the Nyege Festival. So any Ugandan watching this video, kindly tell me what you think about this festival, anything that you've heard about this festival. However, there are some notorious things about the festival that have been going on. You try find out by yourself. But it is a beautiful festival for Africans, for Ugandans, where they go and they celebrate. They dance, they party, they drink. You know, people from different races meet there because it's something which is youthful. And some people travel. Some people book passports from different countries to come to celebrate the Nyege festival. It is actually one of the most known festival by the Ugandans. So you guys go to Uganda and see for yourself. We have the Kampala City Festival. So this is conducted by the government, the authorities from the Kampala. So different people come together from different places from Uganda. They go to Kampala. It includes music, it includes dances, contemporary dances, it includes contemporary music, different types of talents, even the food street tests. It also entails different types of people. So people come and converge to Uganda to celebrate, you know, the Kampala festival. It is important because it shows unity amongst the people from Uganda, because they recognize Kampala as their capital city. So when people come together, it symbolizes the unity which people have. And it also marks as a reminder that we as Africans, we do stand by each other. So the moment people come together in a capital city, because it is, Uganda is recognized through, you know, Kampala, because everyone who wants to come to Uganda will at some point go to Kampala, just like any other capital city of any country or African country. So people come and converge at the Kampala to celebrate, you know, the music, the dance, the food, and this is conducted by the government, the Ugandan government. Actually, I think maybe it is the city council which conducts the festival. So I would really appreciate if somebody tells me more about that, because I would also really want to enjoy that culture. Maybe going to a city. Imagine like we are having, okay, in Nairobi we have Nairobi Fest, but it's not for everyone, it's for a given type of people. But you see, these composes of traditional dances, you know, it also composes the modern dances, music, different types of food. If you want to eat matoke, you know, the banana, Uganda is known as the banana republic. Yeah, so if you want to taste the traditional foods, you can also test them. There are a segment where there are cultural dances. There are segments where there are contemporary music, where we have people like Chameleon, we have people like Baby Cool. We have different types of genres and musics where people can come and, you know, dance together. So that's a nice experience. It also you know, welcomes different visitors from different parts of Africa or the world, or any other visitor who wants to go. There is no discrimination in that place. So I would recommend for a person who wants some enjoyment, you know, a person who wants to be stress-free. Yeah, so Ugandans are known for partying. Ugandans are known for festivals, you know. So if you want to party, if you want to stress relieve yourself, if you want a place where to go for a vacation, for partying, I'll recommend you to go to Uganda and attend the Kampala festival. So let's go to the next festival. So before telling you this festival, I'll start with a story. So in the past, before I was born, before my mom was born, my grandfather had a shop in Kampala, Uganda, and it was in the early 90s. So my father left Uganda to come to Kenya to maybe do some business, but in the process he find a beautiful lady and fell in love with in Kenya. So guess what? My grandfather is a Luo from Uganda, but he later came to Kenya and bought some land, and today here we are. So we have some Ugandan descent. So let me tell you, we have a festival which is called the Luo Festival, which celebrates the life of the Luos, the northern part of Uganda. So it's a special dedication to the Luos who are in Uganda. It's a festival generally for the Luos in Uganda. So you can imagine, it's something which I highly resonate with, because part of my family is in Uganda until date, part of my family is in Kenya. So I haven't been to Uganda, and maybe I hope, just I've said that I'll go to Uganda and maybe experience life, what's life there, because I've been seeing different things, and I also want to experience this kind of life in Uganda. Bearing in mind that I also have Ugandan descent, although I'm in Kenya. I was born in Kenya, of course, due to some stuff, as I've told you. So this is a special type of festival which celebrates the Luos in Uganda. So you can imagine the Ugandan president Idi Amin, he was a Luo from the Acholi. We have Luos from the Acholi in Uganda. That's why you can hear some words which we speak, and a Luo in Kenya can easily recognize that they are saying a given thing which is similar. So the Luo language from the Nilotes in Kenya, we also understand what the northern part of Luo people say. That's the actually in Uganda, what they say. So if you're a Luo person and you're watching this video, and maybe you're a person who loves Luo culture, and you want to go to Uganda, this is your time to go and experience this. Or maybe you feel that you are in Kenya and your Luo is not represented well in Kenya, you can go to Uganda, where there's a set place and date and time where people celebrate the Luo culture in Uganda. So this is your chance to go and celebrate. I mean, how beautiful is that? That's so beautiful. You need to go and experience that. Let's continue. So can you imagine, in Uganda there is a time and place where all filmmakers across the Uganda come together, and other stakeholders around the world, they come together to discuss workshops, opportunities for youngsters who want to produce film and celebrate the film industry in Uganda. It's a festival which is rarely happening even in Africa itself, but Uganda, imagine, supports the local talents and the people with film enthusiasts who want to major in the film industry. They come together to discuss such kind of things. It can be screening, talks, so it's like something like a workshop which composes different stakeholders. This happens in Uganda. You can believe this happens in Uganda, and it's called the Film Festival, which Uganda conducts it. It's for a given specific people, but for film lovers who are from Uganda can go and support their talent. I could imagine if every African country could have had that opportunity. In Kenya, we have Kenya National Theatre, which also supports the same. But Kenya National Theatre has its specific days, which we do that. But for Ugandans, this day is set for workshops, you understand? It's set for opportunities for the youngsters who want to major in the film industry. So it's a special festival, but also full of opportunity for Ugandans and people from different parts of Africa who want to major in the film industry. So if you're a person who is a lover of film enthusiast and want to collaborate with an African part in the film industry, I would recommend you to go to Uganda. Find the exact date and time in which this festival is being conducted in Uganda, so that you may go and also experience. Or maybe you're a person who wants to return back to the community, and maybe you want to associate with the youngsters from Uganda who make films. So that's an opportunity for you to maybe showcase, or maybe support local talents, or maybe be amongst them, or maybe start a project with them which can work. We understand that Uganda has a lot of talents, this including dancing. They are known as one of the best dancers in Africa, or even across the continent. Ugandans are known for the dances, even international platforms that we also see them on TVs. So that's a place where there are a lot of talents, including music, but this is specifically for the film industry. So if you're a person who wants to major in the film industry and you want to, you want to go and experience this, I think this is your time to book your passport, book your maybe ticket if you're a person who is around, Kenya, because it's not far. Go to Uganda and live the life of your dream. I don't know what you're waiting for. Let's go to the next festival. We had a Luo festival which was conducted in Uganda. So we also have the Iganga festival, which is also conducted in the eastern part of Uganda. This includes the Basoga people of Uganda, which also showcases the cuisines of the Ugandan people. It also showcases the crafts that the Basoga people have. It also showcases the talents, generally everything that they can do. This includes their food, dances, music. So it is a festival which is purposefully for the Basoga people, and it also for the commemoration and celebration of the Basoga people in Uganda. I think these segments in which people have a special dates for celebrating festivals for a given group of people, it's important because it shows the diversity in which the country have. It celebrates different diversities and it appreciates different ethnic groups that we have in Uganda. It also shows them that they are not forgotten as a group. So they are important because it represents different cultures, different people, different, because if we could have said that we are conducting the festival as a whole, it won't suffice everyone, or a lot of cultures or a lot of people would have been left out. So I think this segmentation is important because it also highlights the diversity of Africans, or the Ugandans that are in the Africans who are in Uganda. So people, let's continue to another festival. We have a festival, Bakinga Nation Cultural Festival. So it's another segmentation. So as I've said, it's just a representation of different communities. Now we have the southwestern people, the Bakinga people. So this celebration in which they also celebrate different cuisines that they have, talents, and storytelling. It can be talks about, maybe it is about the African writers who are revolving around the place. It's important because I also believe that we need to be represented because each country has its own intersectionality. This includes the gender, this includes the tribe, this includes different ethnic communities. So we need to represent everyone without generalization. That's why we have these different festivals, like for the Bakinga people who are located in the southwest of Uganda. So celebration is something which Uganda does very well. And apart from that, I also believe that they are known for submissive women. They are known for people who have, quality music. Talk about Chameleon, talk about Baby Cole and other artists along the Uganda. We have Radiant Weasel. So you understand that Uganda is so rich even in music. It's rich in dances. And in the African diaspora, it has also been represented very well. Uganda was known as the Pearl of Africa. So it's a beautiful place for any person who wants to come to Africa to experience the life in Uganda. I don't know what it feels to be Uganda because, man, I already miss going there. I just want to pack my things and maybe just go to Uganda. But until then, let's have a plan. I'm planning to go there. When the right time comes, I will go to Uganda. And I hope Uganda people, you receive me where you are. So guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. And I hope that you're well everywhere you are. Shout out to my Ugandan people. Shout out to all my Ghanaians. Shout out to all people from across Africa. People watching me from the United States, my fans from the United States, my fans from the United Kingdom, my South African fans, my Ghanaian fans. I highly appreciate you. And if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly ensure subscribing to my channel. This is Eugene, the African Kid. See you in the next video. Peace, love, and harmony. Salute.